The elders of Umojoko used to say, when people stop thanking you for help, they have begun to believe you owe them. But Obinna did not hear this proverb until it was too late. The village learns his weakness. The losses came quietly at first, like termites chewing from inside a wall. One morning, Obinna woke to find his best goat lying stiff beside the pen, eyes wide, tongue swollen. There were no marks on its body. No sickness. No warning. By evening, a section of his cocoa farm closest to the river collapsed into the water with a slow, hungry sound, as though the earth itself had opened its mouth. Nkiru stood at the edge of the land, wrapper clutched tight against her chest. The soil is retreating, she said. No, Obinna replied, forcing a smile. It is only tired. But the soil was not tired. It was collecting payment. Despite the signs, Obinna kept giving. A distant cousin appeared with 5 children and no husband. My house burned down, she cried. Obinna did not ask where the ashes were. A trader claimed thieves had taken all his goods. Obinna did not ask why the thief spared his clothes. A woman arrived with a basket and did not even greet. Feel it, she said, pushing it forward. Nkiru's hand trembled as she washed. That night, she confronted her husband. You are no longer helping, she said. You are being harvested. Obinna rubbed his face. If I stop now, what kind of man do I become? The kind who lives, Nkiru replied. He did not answer. The child at the river. The next request did not come from an adult. It came from a boy named Chukudi, thin as a dry reed, eyes too old for his small body. He stood at Obinna's doorway just after sunrise. My mother is sick, he said. She has not eaten in 2 days. Nkiru stiffened. Obinna felt his chest tighten. Where is your father? He left, the boy said simply. Obinna went inside and brought out food, dried fish, and coins. As the boy turned to leave, he hesitated. She needs herbs, he added. The kind that grows near the forbidden grove. Nkiru gasped. No, she said sharply. That grove is not for the living. The boy looked at Obinna, hope flickering dangerously in his eyes. Obinna felt the familiar pull, that tightening in his chest, the invisible rope that dragged his hands open. I will go, he said. Nkiru grabbed his arm. Do not confuse generosity with recklessness. He gently freed himself. If a child is suffering, rules can wait. Nkiru whispered, the spirits do not wait. The forbidden grove. The grove lay beyond the river bend, where trees grew twisted and light refused to settle. Birds avoided it. Even the wind changed its mind before entering. Obinna stepped inside. The air felt thick, like breath held too long. He found the herbs quickly, too quickly. As he bent to pluck them, a voice spoke behind him. Still giving. Obinna turned. The beggar from the market stood there, no longer bent, no longer weak. His wrapper was clean now, his posture tall, his eyes burning like coals. You warned me, Obinna said. I warned you once, the man replied. Now I am here to count. Count what? Your excess. The ground shifted beneath Obinna's feet. You give without measure, the spirit said. And so the world must take without mercy. Obinna clenched his fist. I help people. And in doing so, the spirit said calmly, you have begun to steal from fate. Before Obinna could speak again, the spirit vanished. The herbs in his hand turned black. The illusion of gratitude. Chukwudi's mother recovered. For one day. Then she died in her sleep. The village did not blame Obinna. They blamed misfortune. But whispers began. Why does trouble follow his help? Why do losses walk behind his kindness? Children were warned not to linger near his house at night. Yet still, people came. Because desperation does not fear consequences. Nkiru's dream. That same night, Nkiru dreamed. She stood in a vast hall made of bones. At the center sat 3 figures, the cloaked ones from Obinna's doorway. One spoke. "Your husband bleeds generosity." Another said, "Each gift deepens the wound." The third leaned forward. "He must choose, to give wisely, or to give everything." Nkiru woke screaming. She shook Obinna awake. "They are coming for more than goats and land." Obinna held her, but his hands were cold. The ultimate request. The next morning, the village head arrived. Not alone. Behind him stood elders, men, women, and children. Their faces were serious. Expectant. "We have come as one," the head said. "There is a famine coming." Obinna swallowed. "I have little left." "That little," the head replied, "must have all." Nkiru stepped forward. "You cannot ask this." The head looked at her with pity. "He has always said yes." The crowd murmured agreement. Obinna looked at their faces, faces he had fed, clothed, helped bury their dead. He realized something then. They were not asking. They were collecting. Cliffhanger. That night, the cowries left by the spirits began to bleed. And a voice echoed through Obinna's house. The final payment will not be measured in food. Obinna finally understood. Some debts cannot be paid with generosity. And the spirits were ready to take what he loved most. The end. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and turn on the notification button. Also, do share your thoughts with me in the comment section below. Bye for now.